pushing me. Quit pushing me. Bully!
You.
What does this actually look like on your guys' screen?
Hold on, let me go over there.
You'll have to look at the
It
stream.
looks like you're spinning and the beam is flying around everywhere and charring every wall.
It's like someone had a proton pack and set it to auto fire and then threw it down an elevator shaft.
That's
And
pretty
now
much what
everyone's
happened.
scared, too scared to go down there to turn it off. So we'll figure.
I've got my mouse DPI up to like 10,000 and times 200.
God. Jesus,
You
it's like
guys
a
ever see that
freaking
video of the
laser
guy who
light
made
show down there.
the knife wielding tentacle?
No.
It's kind of like that, but instead of a knife, it's a laser beam.
I put the elevator up to the top floor and Pyro just fell through it and stayed at the bottom of the shaft. And then I sent it back down and it just went through him again. It didn't affect him at all.
No crushing to death under the elevator.
It's unrealistic.
Yeah, the only realistic death you could find here is if somebody bumps you with a box.
Oh God. How about that Star Trek?
The data pick.
Now that we're done talking about Star Wars, how about
We're
how about some Trek?
switching to the other major science fiction fan.
That is also now shit.
We speak about Star Trek like every week.
Yeah, we talk about Star Trek a lot in the Discord.
Well, that's because
What about
Star Trek
Stargate?
is like current. What
Well,
about
we can't talk about
Stargate?
there's no new Stargate, so there's nothing
Yeah.
to talk about.
They were thinking
Stargate
about
was
making a new movie that takes off of the original movie and not the television show. I don't know what that's
popularity came from the
going with.
television show, though.
Yeah, well, I mean, the
Yeah.
movie was fairly popular, but yeah, the TV show kept it that way. I don't know. I don't know what to say.
There was a new one, wasn't there, though? Like, fairly recent.
I don't know.
And it got
think so.
cancelled.
Oh, you mean
Universe.
Oh, yeah.
Universe? That's a while ago. That's been forever.
Universe was getting pretty good, and then they canceled it.
Yeah, Universe had a really bad first season. Not terrible, but it just wasn't that good. And then second season, it got like a lot better. And unfortunately, the damage was done by then, so they just canceled it. Apparently, there's not much else to talk about with Stargate. There just isn't.
What about anyone else remember Farscape?
Yeah.
I never really. I know exactly what it is, but I never really got into it.
I liked it.
What about The Expanse? That's current. They're getting a 4th season. It's a really good show.
Sure.
What is it about?
It's a very realistic near future sci-fi where humans have colonized the solar
It's
system,
not that
but
near.
nothing
It's like
beyond.
200 years in the future.
That's near.
I mean, that's as near as Star Trek was.
Yeah, but Star Trek doesn't have like a near future setting. It's totally different. It's a low tech. There's not much of a tech
It's
difference
more realistic
between now
in
and
terms
then.
of its depiction
I
of
guess-
technology than Star Trek. Where Star Trek,
It's
you
very-
had like unlimited everything, and so there was no worry about that, and fuel wasn't really a thing, and et cetera, et cetera.
Cut
Yeah,
out, Merc.
Good.
In The Expanse, air and water and everything are actually really important. Space travel is done realistically. The only thing that's different is that somebody invented a really efficient fusion drive that just makes space travel practical in the solar system. But everything else is realistic. There's no inertial dampeners, so they have to deal with G-forces.
What is
Oh,
this? Do you
What?
see this one joke? Where'd you go?
What? What?
Where did you go?
I'm right behind you. What do you want?
Oh, what is this? Do you see it on the?
It's just weird shadows. Yeah, it's like weird
Okay.
buckets. I think
Oh,
there's a
you're
bucket
seeing
somewhere
like
up there.
a black rectangle
Oh, I need
shadow
the
on
gun.
the wall.
Where did you put the gun? One joke.
I put
It's
it
over
next to
here.
the bucket.
Yeah, there's stuff over here.
You fucked off with my gun.
Just go down
And yeah.
the tubes.
And yeah, unlike most sci-fi shows, The Expanse has already survived being cancelled.
Yep, it got canceled and then they brought it back.
Amazon bought it.
Okay, so here's a question: what flavor of sci-fi do you like? Because it's kind of a broad topic. How do you
All
like your
kinds.
science fiction?
What do you you answer first because I don't know what kind of answer you're
What flavors do you think there are?
hoping. Yeah.
Well, I don't know them all, but well, I kind of like my sci-fi to be a weird mix of both like spacefaring, but yet still grounded. So
So you would like The Expanse.
A hard sci-fi space opera, in other words.
yeah.
I think you would like The Expanse.
Yeah, that sounds like that's something that you would like.
That's actually exactly what it is. It's a hard sci-fi space opera.
Jesus Christ, this thing is only giving me body parts now.
So burnt in here.
I guess I prefer hard, but sometimes it can get too hard.
Uh-huh. Go on.
I'm not
No, it's my bucket.
doing innuendo
It's mine.
for once.
I went through like 5 body parts to get this bucket, Lost Joke.
Like, I started reading some book that was supposed to be super hard sci-fi, and it spent like 10 pages describing some inertia shit. And I was like,
Oh, that's a dead end.
I know, but it needs to be cleaned. It hasn't been cleaned yet. There's still some stuff
Are you
here.
sure? I don't
Yeah,
see anything.
I just got done with this.
it
Getting
was
the
like
bucket
10
for this.
pages describing the exact inertial forces that resulted in some guy losing his leg, and I was like,
I mean, you could
I'm
have
done with this.
you could have a page dedicated to how hard the what happened to the guy losing his leg, but I don't want to know like scientific details on the mass and speed of the object or what happened to his leg.
You could
Yeah,
have 20
I mean-
pages dedicated to the way a leaf looks on a tree.
You can
Look,
you can
that was
describe.
Tolkien's other
Yeah, I
thing.
need to change that.
I don't mind a description of the
to-
forces involved, but it was like George R.R. Martin talking about food,
Mhm.
and that's just too much.
I also like to mostly subscribe to the show don't tell thing, where you just do it, don't ramble on about it.
Yeah.
I'm lost.
And then thus Rill was forever lost in the ant tunnels.
Well,
Never
really, it
heard
would be
from
too
her
risky
again.
for us to send anyone in after you, so I'm afraid we're just marking you down as killed in action.
Are we doing anything with the? I'm taking the trays, but have we
Just-
decided if we're doing anything with the mattresses?
I don't think
I
we've
don't think they
decided.
count.
Somebody should test with a sniffer in a clean room with a mattress to see if the mattress sucks it off.
Doesn't seem to be.
Make sure you try both settings.
All right, so mattresses are fine.
No, nothing's going off here. But there is a biohazard bucket crammed into a wall.
Yeah, we might need to use the gun to kill some of those that Pyro has graciously given us.
Well, there's like 3 guns.
The hell? Where'd that come from?
Well, I
I
burned
think
it.
we need to start getting the room that Pyro is destroying.
Yeah, I think that might be just about the last of it. There's still some boxes here near the punch-out machine. Start getting rid of these.
Look at the
Wait,
bars
G-
too,
G-
because I just saw
talk
some
about Star Trek.
bar. What, did we lose G&G because we talked about Star Trek?
G&G likes his sci-fi to be lighthearted with some high technology, but not enough Deus Ex Machina every problem away. A little space magic, but again, not too much.
So you're not a Doctor Who fan then?
Doctor Who is definitely science fantasy.
You know,
It's-
I'm actually I kind of like Deus Ex, but it's pushing the limit, my preferred limits of science fiction, where it's a little too extreme.
Are you
What?
talking about Deus Ex the series or Deus Ex Machina?
Deus Ex
Machina.
Machina, the concept.
You know, with Adam Jensen and not asking to be ogged out.
No, that's Deus
butthole.
Ex. That's Deus Ex, the series.
A
Deus
Deus
Ex-
Ex Machina is when something just comes out of nowhere to solve a problem for the protagonist or something like that.
Yeah, like a cat. Spoilers. It means God in the machine. Basically, that's exactly what it is. It's just they have a problem. Maybe it's a big problem. Maybe it's the main problem, and something completely unforeshadowed or unrelated to anything else comes along and just solves it, like just like that. And like, there's no. It's dumb.
It originally came from some plays. I don't remember where the plays came from, but they had a theme where the problems in the play would just suddenly be solved at the end by a literal god showing up and being like, well, there you go, that's fixed.
Yeah, there's a lot of plays like that back in the ancient days.
Ye olden times.
I was roboting a lot
think
there,
we're
giant
fine.
nerd guy. Really? Am I roboting?
Is Pyro ever gonna stop firing that laser?
Never.
I don't know.
Pyros are
Pyro,
human
at some
laser
point we have
blender.
to clean the
We
room
might
that
need to
you're
kill
in
him.
and finish. We might have to throw all the guns in the furnace and then kill him. And take the gun and throw it in the furnace.
But we're probably going to need the gun to fix some of the damage the gun has done.
Yeah, I know that
I don't think
there's
he's
bullet
lingered
holes
long
down in
enough
the
to.
tunnels. Unless Real fixed all those.
Yeah, I got a couple of them. I don't know if I got all of them.
I can't leave the room.
What?
Why?
You're stuck in there?
Yeah.
Whose
Yeah,
fault
why?
was that? I have a feeling that was a particular person's fault. I'm not gonna name names, but I'm pretty sure they know who they are.
His feet are stuck in the elevator.
Oh, he's
It's
trapped in the
I
elevator.
It's because I raised the elevator. Let's try this, Pyro. Please stop. Can you get out now?
Oh, shit.
Nope.
Okay, I jammed him down into the floor and he's stuck forever.
All right, that's fine.
Oh no, I got it.
I mean, that's about where he should be, I think.
He shot the wall so much that the wall is now sparking forever.
Out of my screen. We're gonna need a lot of buckets.
Yeah, I'm. Lost
on,
Joke
I'll
is
take
getting
a
the
gif
third
of it.
floor. I'm gonna get this floor. First floor. Second floor, I should say. Lost Joke is on.
I can't take a gif of it.
Jesus. We are gonna need a lot of buckets, Pyro. Just like 2 or 3 swabs is enough to completely soak them up in, like, cinder. Pyro is the Lord of Cinder in here. Don't bother cleaning the bottom floor. Just get the top floors first, and then we'll clean the bottom floors after.
Whoever is leaving Sooty footsteps, I hate you.
I hate you too, Real. It's okay.
Are you the one who's leaving the Sooty footsteps, Berg?
Well, I mean, it's not really my fault, is it? It's this whole friggin' room is completely filled with soot. And I need more water.
Stop giving me body parts, you stupid machine.
Okay, I don't have 200,000 DPI anymore. Or whatever that is.
More DPI.
More DPI for the DPI god. Don't use that bucket. I was gonna throw it down there. I don't know why you guys are doing the bottom floor. Because we still
Sarah,
need
you're
that
leaving sooty footprints everywhere.
deposit. Because there's soot everywhere, Craig.
I said Pyro, you're leaving
Oh.
sooty footprints everywhere.
I thought you said why. Why am I
It
doing
can't
that?
be.
What?
Am I still?
Maybe not now, but
Jesus. I think we're gonna need someone. We're gonna need like a dedicated water person to get just water all the time.
Okay, this
It's
top
not me.
this
not gonna
top
be me.
floor is clean, I think.
You get the ceiling and stuff too.
Surprisingly, there wasn't a lot on the ceiling.
Really?
No, I couldn't reach.
are the tunnels all mocked?
Yep, I think so. There might be some bullet
I'm
holes that need
my
fixing.
sniffer in here, and it is losing its mind.
Why would you need to fix bullet holes in a dirt
Oh
tunnel?
my god.
That's
There
silly.
were bullet holes there. I don't ask me. It's just what the game is presenting to me. Jesus Christ.
I have found a stain in the tunnels that is not quite clean.
Wow, the sniffer really is.
Yeah, it hates it in there. Damn it.
Oh my god, it's just like three friggin' things. Swabs with the mop is just enough.
Oh god, I fell down.
I pushed you down. I didn't mean to. You were just you
Damn
were
it,
just
Bert.
there.
Well, I didn't need an... Like, I've never cleaned an
No!
elevator shaft in real life, so...
I'm
It's an
also now stuck.
experience.
I'm stuck in the elevator now. There we go. Now I'm not stuck. I got out.
Merc, do not! Fuck you!
What?
Did you
What
just
did you
shove me
guys
down
do
here
again?
again?
Yeah?
Why did you shove me down here again?
Because you shoved me down there.
No, I didn't.
Someone did.
You shoved me down twice.
Uh-huh. The first time was an accident. The second time was on purpose, though.
Fuck you. I did not shove you down the first time. I was in the fucking hallway.
Well, someone did.
Well, I don't deserve it. Now I am gonna try and shove you down. I'm gonna spill all your water buckets.
I mean, that's fine, but... You're just gonna have to clean it up. You missed my only clean water bucket. It's still alive.
Damn it. One little bump on the wall of a tunnel.
Pretty
and your
bad.
whole bucket will just
Oh my god, there's like still stuff here.
empty itself. Merg!
I didn't do anything. It's real. Her mad vengeance.
I'm very angry.
Her insane
and you are
vengeance.
an asshole.
I mean, it kind of seems like you're the asshole right now, Rill.
You keep shoving me down there.
I
Like a
did
fucking
it
ass
twice.
bag.
I did it twice, and one of those times was an accident.
Yeah, and the second time was on purpose for me not shoving you down a fucking hole.
Yeah, so that means I keep doing it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, this is just like cleaning in real life.
Keep making messes where you cleaned.
Is the tunnels all done? Oh my god.
No.
My
Tunnels
FPS
still
is
need
lagging
mopping.
like
How
really
dare
bad.
you?
How dare who what?
Whoever it was that just shoved me. Stay away. Get away. Just fuck off. Leave this alone. Leave me alone. Go away.
We might have too
I'm
many
stuck.
people in that little space right now.
Stop!
But it's not really possible to clean up the bottom floor yet until everything else is cleaned because like it's just gonna get dirty again. Gonna have to go over this with a sniffer at some point.
Maybe we are robots, because why are we cleaning dirt?
Why are we cleaning dirt?
Yeah, the dirt tunnels. Why are we mopping dirt?
That's our job. They told us to.
We are robots.
I mean, that's kind of insensitive to call janitors robots. Come on.
I just put my bucket down in the tunnel so I could mop, and the ink floor made it splash all over.
Don't spill all the buckets here, Pyro. They're just gonna make a mess. If it's empty, you can throw it, but like, be careful with the
Pull
full
the bucket
ones.
from my hands. I feel like if you throw a bucket at a dirty spot on the floor, it should clean it.
Well, if it's a dirty bucket, the reason they
clean
make
bucket.
oh shit, the reason they make a mess is because they're a dirty bucket. But yeah, you're right. You know what? You should clean it if it's a clean bucket.
Don't clean the area around the bucket machine yet.
I have nothing to do. I'm not allowed to clean anything.
What are you talking about?
I can't clean the bottom floor. I can't clean the middle floor because everyone keeps shoving me off things.
I mean, you could try to clean the bottom floor. I didn't say you weren't allowed. I just didn't think it was a good idea,
Keep
considering.
saying whenever I start doing it, no, don't do that.
I don't say it whenever you start doing it, real. I don't even really see down there. It's just that whenever I look down here, it's completely filthy. And the thing is, we're still throwing stuff down here because the water machine still gives us body parts. And we are using so many buckets that it's just easier to throw them down there right now than to walk them down one by one. So it does not make sense to clean the bottom floor. If you want to clean the bottom floor, go right ahead. But don't get mad at us when we continue to throw trash down there.
I've yet to get mad at you for throwing trash at me.
That's not true.
You got mad at me for dropping buckets off the
No,
goddamn fucking ledge.
Because you got mad at me for leaving my buckets, and I was just calling you out for your
But that wasn't
hypocrisy.
tonight. That was a different fucking night.
No, that was earlier
Okay.
today in the Frostbite map.
Okay, Scruffy, the tunnels are mopped. I'm not totally sure that there are no bullet holes, but I've never seen a bullet hole in there.
Use
I've
the
seen
sniffer.
one.
I remember seeing multiple bullet holes down there. There weren't a lot, but there were a few.
Jump
So-
down the elevator shaft.
Do we have a vendor? I didn't see a vendor.
There is one. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is.
It's right in the room with the bucket machine.
Is it in this room?
It's right over here.
Oh, there it is. God, I'm blind. I swear to God, there's another vendor. Is there another vendor in here? Maybe I'm
There
thinking of
should
the other
only
map.
be one.
Yeah. I'm getting for some reason I'm getting this map and the other map confused already, even though we've only
I'm
done
not
the
sure
two.
why there should be even bullet holes on this map. They're prisoners. They don't have guns.
No, the bullet holes that happened because we destroyed things with the bullet gun.
Yeah, it leaves.
It makes marks.
Yeah.
Is it
But-
just soot though?
No, it makes
No, it's
actual
not
bullet
just
holes.
soot. It makes weird round marks.
I
It
haven't
makes-
seen those.
It makes actual bullet holes. But I know that Rill I think took care of a few of them, and I took care of one or two of them. So that might
Also,
be
we
all there
needed
was.
to burn away. There was like some goop around to the eggs that we needed to burn away. That I burned
seems-
away.
It seems like everything except for the lower floor is now mopped.
Yeah, entirely possible. I think we might be pretty much done. But let's grab a few buckets. How about just everyone grab a bucket and bring it downstairs? So we'll have plenty without worrying about friggin' body parts. There. Oh god, we probably want to start throwing away these buckets too. We're gonna make a mess in this room too. There's gonna be a lot of footsteps. It's not avoidable.
We've got 20 FPS.
Yeah, it's really bad in here. Whose fault was that, I wonder? Whose fault was all of the decals on the walls causing so much lag? I wonder who did that. Like, it's so bad in the elevator shaft that it's leaking out through the geometry of the world.
What do you mean?
Come over here. Craig can see it. Look at this, Craig. It's leaking out from the elevator shaft. The scorch marks.
Yeah.
Oops, sorry. Uh, That's fine.
Pyro, quit spilling your buckets.
I thought those were dirty buckets.
No, it's fine. We probably should have cleaned out the cleared out the elevator shaft of buckets and other things before we brought down buckets to use. Some giblets here.
Oh, Scruffy's clean floor.
Wow, there is a surprising number of giblets here, and I bet that they're all from the bucket machine. Is that supposed to imply that the bucket machine uses people to fuel its creation of water, or is the water we use just the 70% water that people are made up of?
Of course not, because then it'd be red.
Yeah, I just figured that it was people got caught in the machine.
Oh, okay.
The only reusable resource that our interplanetary conglomerate uses are janitor clones. So the janitors fuel the machines with their biomass.
Okay, that makes sense. Janitor is a
Also
good
clean the
energy
machines.
resource, especially after they've had their coffee.
It's just like the Matrix.
Matrix. Why did they change
Reused
that? Why did they
batteries.
change that from the original concept? The original concept was they were being used as like processing units and not batteries. It makes no sense for them to be batteries.
Because they decided that the average person was too stupid to understand the concept.
Yeah.
To be fair, they are probably true.
Alright, I made a bunch of clean buckets upstairs that are sitting against the wall.
We're gonna. Would you bring one down the stairs? We're gonna need to clean out this bottom, the bottom of the stairs before we do anything else, because our cleanup job at the
More
elevator
trash.
shaft.
Downstairs in the elevator shaft.
Oh god. Okay. I got it.